did this stem from? Experience or observation?
Yeah. So as I said, I live in the suburbs, and I was in a writing group with the playwright Kate Janice, and she wrote a terrific play called It's All About the Kids, which was really the basis for this show. And I had been wanting to write a musical about kind of the weirdness of the suburban experience. So when I was in this writing group with her, we were working on the project. I saw this project and I thought this is a perfect vehicle for what I wanted to say. And then David and I had already worked on a project together, and I knew he was the right composer because he does a great job all the time.
Well, that's good to hear. Also, all three of you are parents, correct?
Yes.
Is that accurate? I'm curious, in your experience, have you witnessed hints or tastes of some of the things that you explore in the show, in your own activities with your children? Yeah.
That would be yes.
Okay. Have any of those experiences kind of worked their way into the story of the show?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, every other day I turn to our director Kevin. I say, "Yeah, now you know what it looks like at my kitchen table at home." Because there's the stuff that happens on the field, which is about I think what it is sort of, as parents, we want so desperately to do what's right for our children, and sort of one of the taglines for the show is, "How far would you go for your child?" And so sometimes, and I see this myself, and then I see this with other parents that I know and other parents that I don't know. With those best intentions, sometimes you do something, it's like, gets a little crazy.
Yeah.
And one of the things that happens, particularly with the way we do sports in our culture, is it just like ratchets everything up to this sort of crazy level. And I literally have seen coaches yelling at like 8-year-old kids in the way that this coach yells at the kid in the show. And that's not exaggerated that much. Like, I wish it was. There's a lot of things in this. Yeah.
Yikes.
That's a little tidbit I hadn't heard yet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, and kind of going along with that, so there is an element of satire to the show, yes?
Oh yeah.
But at the same time, especially based on that song we just heard you sing, there's real emotion, there's real heart. This is more than just like a blown up SNL sketch. So I'm curious both to hear from you, delivering the material, how you kind of walk that line between the satire and the authenticity, and then also as the creators, how you have found that balance.
Well, like you said, what I've discovered is there are two big important themes that are really stressed in the show. One is, how far would you go, but not even just for your child, but for success, because there are adults that are really trying to achieve success, and there's trouble in the relationship because of that. And then also something that I'm discovering, even with a 3.5-year-old girl on the playground, is how do you raise a daughter to be strong, to be confident, but not to be a bully, or to be perceived as a bully.
Of course.
And that's a huge theme in this show too, especially Kathy parenting her daughter Jenna to stand up for herself if she's being bullied. How far should I okay, I mean, let's be honest here, how far should I push my child? But how far does Kathy push her child Jenna to stand up for herself?
Yeah.
And so I'm seeing that in my own life. It's really very good, but it's done with a sense of humor, which is good for the audience, because we hope people walk away thinking about this, but kind of with a chuckle too, which is good.
Right. And then in your journey of creating it, have there been moments where you feel like it's gotten a little too real or a little too over the top, or how do you find that healthy middle ground?
It's so real. It's so very, very real. No, I think we've been sort of talking as satire with heart. I think what you want to do is have, the song that you just heard, there's sort of a hook that we can all identify with, which is a parent-child relationship, a relationship between a husband and a wife. And then if we believe that, I find that when I laugh the hardest, it's when comedy is grounded in character, not just like witty lines, but when you're laughing because you go, oh, I do that. So you just take that and then you like turn the volume, as they say, the Spinal Tap, up to 11, right? And that's kind of where the satirical part is sort of like, because you're laughing, but hopefully also thinking at the end.
Have you guys experienced much feedback from audience members, or maybe our parents that are walking away going, oh, that felt way, like, yes, I get that.
Yeah, I mean, you
like,
can hear it when
the audience,
when
yeah.
the joke lands, like then you know where the laughter's coming from, so.
That's awesome.
Right.
Well, thank you guys so much.